Hello everybody and welcome back to the QuidFit British Touring Car Championship. The cars are on their parade lap as well. Josh plays his trackside for us. He's showing us the cars going by as well. All 29 of them heading out there as well. This could be the round of the championship where we crown a champion. Let's go through the grid then, as you can see them side by side with you as well on the pictures. Row 1 sees Josh Cook alongside Senna Proctor, Maximum Ballast for the two BTC racing cars. Row 2, Gordon Shedden alongside Dan Lloyd. Row 3 sees Dan Rowbottom and Ash Sutton. Colin Turkington lines up row 4. He's alongside Aidan Moffat, Tom Chilton, Ollie Jackson of row 5. Row 6, Tom Oliphant and Jake Hill. Row 7, Tom Ingram alongside Adam Morgan. Row 8 sees Chris Smiley and Rory Butcher. Row 9 sees Jack Goff alongside Sam Osborne. Row 10, Jason Plato and Sam Schmertz. Row 11 sees Jack Mitchell alongside Carl Bordley. And then row 12 sees Stephen Jelly and Rick Parfitt. Row 13 sees Wilmot alongside Edwards as well. Row 14, Aaron Taylor-Smith and Nick Hamilton. And row 15, Andy Neat starting from the back of the grid. Josh Plays, can you hear me? Your trackside there at Brands Hatch. How you've been finding the day so far?
Yes, I can hear you trackside at Brands Hatch. It's overcast with patches of blue sky. It's been a great day, a couple of safety cars and an odd red flag. Photos of the crash that caused the red flag in the morning will be on the race control chat in the Discord, which can be found on Josh's link tree.
Absolutely, and I'd encourage you all to go to the Discord chat as well. It's an absolutely fantastic way to keep up with all of the action. And thanks again, Josh, by the way, for doing that, so that when we're doing the commentary as well, the people in the Discord also know what is going on. I've got the wrong timing screen on my main monitor. I've got the MotoGP instead of the British Touring Car Champions. From one championship to another, of course, we just had the championship crowning moment in MotoGP. Now we, of course, wait to see what's going to happen in the main race as well. The track is ready. It's a 15-lap race ahead of us for round 29, actually. I just realised that that says round 28 instead of round 29. So let me just change that button for you as well on the monitor. As we've got 3 different monitors coming up as well. You can hear in the background of the chat as well. That is the track announcers and all the actions. So just like we had at Snetterton with Josh being trackside as well, we will hear all of the action as well. The cars coming to line up on the grid. They'll rev up as well and rev their engines and start. We'll fade over to where Josh will be at the start. He's just at the exit of Paddock Hill Bend. Ash Sutton lining up on pole position then as well. The anticipation very, very much is high because they all know what could happen. One failure means that the title goes down to the last race of the season. And that is what nobody at all wants on this. We want this decided as quickly as possible right now. Timing's then just getting ready. Last car coming into position as well. You can hear everything as well. See what Josh is doing in the chat as well. There's the action of the start line. That's a fantastic angle, actually, to kick off this race action with as well. With round 29 of the QuidFit British Touring Car Championship. Here we go then. Tension rises. This is going to be tension. This is going to be the championship defining moment. Round 29 of the QuidFit British Touring Car Championship. All 5 lights are on. Lights out, race on, and away we go. It's a good start from Cook. It's a good start from the inside of Gordon Shedden. It's a Senna Proctor who's not made the best start. Sutton and Turkington are still racing together. Look, there they go, flashing past Josh as they all go through Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. The two BTC Norland cars side by side. Proctor goes locks out. There's one in the gravel. It's Senna Proctor into the gravel and into the wall. And there's drama further back from where you are, Josh, as well. 2 cars spinning round, and that puts Ash Sutton right in the championship protagonist positions as well. Take a quick look at where they are on the circuit. No sign of the safety car. Surely it must be deployed any second now, though. And there's contact more. Sutton gets hit once, and there's all sorts of drama. The track looks completely blocked. 3 cars off. Ollie Jackson smashing everybody off. This is going to have to be, I think, a red flag. The track is blocked, And in round 29, the drama just keeps on coming. Every safety car is deployed.
Safety car, SC safety car deployed.
So no sign of the red flags, but we've got 3 cars stranded on the outskirts of the track. So that was Hamilton and Andy Neat coming in. Ollie Jackson stranded as well. Senna Proctor's at the top of the hill. I can't see how they're not going to have to stop the race. Josh, you're down at Druids. Any action with Senna Proctor's car on the gravel? Can you see anything?
Yes, I can see Senna Proctor's car is just being assessed by the JCB. I'm trying to get a good angle
No worries. Take your time.
of the incident.
So safety car is deployed on lap 1. The race not red flagged immediately, but with the amount of damage on the track, you have to wonder if it will be. Sutton remains in P6 at the moment. There's the action. Let's go straight over. Josh, as I said, is trackside for us. You can see all the sorts of drama and the video action there as well. Fans in attendance. Ollie, that's Tom Oliphant completely out of the race. Front suspension is broken. I'm trying to find out. Proctor, Jackson, Oliphant, Morgan and Plato, the cars involved. As they go through, there's the JCB recovering Senna Proctor's car. Joshua right in front of it as well. Does it look like the marshals are getting ready for a red flag, or do they look like they're going to be okay?
I don't know about the other incident, but it looks like Senna Proctor's car is going to be well, but I don't know about the other incident.
Well, we had another spin at the top of the hill as well. All looks okay from that angle. The big accidents happened as they came in towards Surtees as well. Big slide from Nick Hamilton. He managed to save it as well with not any drama. But it's Ollie Jackson getting involved. 4 cars are out. Proctor, Jackson, Oliphant and Morgan. We know where Proctor ended up. So the 3 cars that hit each other. Jackson went into a spin down at Surtees. Then he got collected by Oliphant, and Adam Morgan escaped through the grass as well, and that caused the secondary incident. So it's a safety car situation. They haven't had to red flag the race, which is fantastic news. I was very worried they might. And we're going to keep it all going smoothly at the moment, because this race will now be an 18-lap race. We extended by 3 for wherever we go. As they all run around. Some of them with damage. Plato's come back into pits. He's lost 6 places from where he started as well. As everybody now is on board with Ash Sutton. Sutton is P6 at the moment. So far in a championship paying position. Back with pictures from Brands as well. There's Senna Proctor just locking up in the replay.
Don't mind me just nearly trying. Don't mind me just dropping my phone, nearly making it land on Vox.
Oh, be careful. Absolutely. I had that, honestly, at Snetterton when I was setting up. A big gust of wind nearly knocked the tripod over and the camera nearly went smash on the floor. Just seeing a replay, so Ollie Jackson had a half spin as well. He got rammed in the back by Oliphant, and Adam Morgan just got hit the side as well. Tom Ingram was involved in that battle as well. Ingram's dropped down to 23rd place, so if his championship was in any position coming into it, it's now definitely done, if it wasn't already. And it was just a massive concertina effect coming in to the first lap, and that is the scruffiest opening lap at a Brands Hatch race I've seen in a long, long time. As well as they all circulate past Josh as well. How loud is it there, Josh, if you can hear me?
It's very loud. I can just about hear you.
Oliphant's car is in the runoff area where the clearways would be on the other half of the track. Safety car still circulating, and it will do for a while. If anybody knows when the safety car will come in, it will be Josh, who's trackside and listening to the announcers. Plato's car has come in behind the pace car and is having some work done as well. Let's take another look at it from a different angle now. So that's Gordon Shedden side by side with Dan Lloyd. Dan Lloyd's up into 2nd position after all of this drama. Hamilton gets a tap sideways. Ingram goes onto the grass. And then it's Adam Morgan who runs. No, it's Tom Chilton who sets it all off. Chilton runs into the back of Jackson. Oliphant plows into the back of him. And then everybody just concertinas into the back. It results in Proctor, Jackson, Oliphant and Morgan all out of the race. Proctor up at Druids. Jackson, Oliphant and Morgan circulating elsewhere as well. Great footage, by the way, Josh, of that JCB. You're in the right part. Over to you.
No problem. I don't know what happened with Plato, but he's currently just come out of the pit lane and he's on an out lap.
We're just seeing it now. He was the driver who was in a half spin at the top of the hill. He got a nasty whack at the side, so I think it was a puncture, the reason that Plato had to come into the pit lane. So he's dropped down to 25th place, as you say, Josh. He's just gone past, as you can see.
Safety cars in this lap has just popped up on the bottom of the timing screen.
And it is. It's coming in now. The car's coming past as we go green flag. They're going past Josh in just a second as well. Safety car in. Race restarts here at Brands Hatch. Josh Cook leads the way. Lloyd second. Let's listen. Cars flashing by where Josh is at Druids as well up the Hayward Hill. No one going for a big manoeuvre really on as well, as Turkington is ahead of Sutton at the moment. That's not going to be great news for Sutton. Turkington up 2 places from where he started. Sutton lost a couple, being caught up in all the melee. But now Turkington's got to pass Rowbottom. There's a yellow flag. There's double yellows down at the Surtees corner. And I'm not sure why. There's an ambulance on the track. So there's a medical recovery car on the runoff area down at the Surtees corner. So they restarted the race with an ambulance still on the track, a medical recovery car, but it's gone in. Nobody's hit it. We're back to green flag running, which is, I think, the best we could hope for. 17 laps is the new race distance, so it's lap 4 out of 17. Stephen Jelly goes up into P10 at the moment. As it stands, there will be a 32-point gap in the championship between Ash Sutton and Colin Turkington. That means at the end of this race, Ash Sutton will be the Quick Fit British Touring Car champion for a 3rd time. Are the crowd going to go nuts there, Josh? Do they all know what's happening, that Sutton could clinch it here today?
I mean, at the end of the first British Touring Car race, from what I could hear, it was absolutely nuts. The cars are just coming uphill with hill, so I'm going to turn my camera on now.
We've locked it in as well, so as we can see the pictures as they come through. Here they go. As this is Hayward Hill as they come through, and Turkington's, and this is Boardley getting a lock-up as well. Dive bomb on the inside from Jake Hill. Hill's got the fastest lap, and he's gone through. You can see it on Josh's camera vantage point, the move being completed there as well. I do enjoy the fact that you've got 2 screens in one that you can take a look at. You've got an amazing trackside experience as well. I know just what it's like as well from Snetterton, as I'm sure you are a veteran. Is this your 2nd week in a row at Brands?
Yes, this is my 2nd weekend at Brands. I was here last weekend for the Bennett British Superbike finale with Karen McKenzie coming out as champion. And back to British Touring Cars, we're currently on lap 5 of 7, and everyone is on medium tyres, and the people who are not running, Proctor, Jackson, Oliphant and Morgan.
Synthel saying in the chat as well, oh, what's happening there? I can't see it, but it sounds horrible. Yeah, it was an interesting accident that we saw. Synthel also saying Euro Formula's open final race of the season about to start in Barcelona race 3. Keep us updated with that one, please, as well, Synthel, because it is Champions Day. So many champions can be crowned here as well, as we're seeing Gordon Shedden right on the back of Dan Lloyd as they come up once again across the start line in towards Paddock Hill Bend. For the 6th time in race 2. Shedden's all over the back of Rowbottom as well. I wonder if he's going to try and make a position. He's thinking about it around the outside. Hasn't really worked out much. Oh, brilliant zoom in there. I love that. Absolutely fantastic zoom ins there, as you can see on the pictures of the cars side by side battling. I'll tell you what. Now I know what it was like when Megan had to control when I was at Snetterton. It is harder than doing the normal commentary. But I suppose as well, how much access have you got then at the track, Josh? Have you got access to, you said you've got live timings?
Yeah, I've got an iPad by my side with live timings, which got classifications, tracking weather, and statistics.
Fantastic as well. That's the. But I think about the same with what we got up here in the box actually as well, with the amount of screens as well. As we see Jake Hill on a battle with Sam Osborne on the TV pictures as well, with Jack Goff running P12. Reminder as well that Turkington, if he finishes this race ahead of Sutton, he must be within 21 points. If the gap is 22 points going in to race 3, it's not enough, and Sutton will be crowned the champion. It's on the verge that Ash Sutton is going to be a 3-time touring car champion, to crown our second champion in 2 hours as well. As Josh is down there. The car's flashing by. As we go side-by-side, Jake Hill now across the start line on Sam Osborne. Moves up the inside line. Gets ahead. How close to the action are you, Josh? So that was closer than I got at Snetterton. I'm jealous as Butcher's on the grass. That was what you were showing us. Butcher hits the side of Moffat. And Smiley tries to come on the inside as well. Butcher, a lot of grass in the intake battles as well. That's the pictures we're watching as well. And there's a spinner. There's a spinner. That's who it is. It's Aidan Moffat. It's been spun round and it's been hit down at Graham Hill Bend. And Josh plays you are in exactly the right position. He's got going again. But you saw that spin. I saw that spin. Jelly and Goff now in a battle with Tom Chilton. Jake Hill hitting the side of Goff as well. It's like when Matt Neal did it in 2013. It's all sorts of action and drama at the moment as they head side by side down Hawthorne Hill, up to Hawthorne Bend as well. Goff has the inside line. Hill has to back out of it. Sam Osborne angrily flashing his lights as Jelly now looks to the inside of Chris Smiley. Tom Chilton on the inside as well, not working off. Well, that was a dramatic spin as well over there, Josh. Presumably, the entire crowd either cheered or went in shock. Oh, Goff hits.
There was a bit of shock. Here they come across the line. Cook, Lloyd, Shedden, the top 3.
And still, just hearing the cars, it's more dramatic than watching the pictures as well, as Goff's got a lot of drama now. He's side by side. Jake Hill to the inside, down, side by side, across the pit lane, in towards Paddock Hill Bend we go. Hill's got the inside line. He goes for it. Sam Osborne dives up the inside as well and takes him. So Goff again has to lose another 2 positions, but Goff's back alongside him to the inside. It's wheel to wheel coming into Druids. And through goes Jack Goff. Osborne backs out of it. He saw the move completed down there as the cars went through. Replay of Rory Butcher getting forced onto the grass by Aidan Moffat. That didn't have the best of endings. Moffat went sideways in the end of the action as well. Lap 8 of 17 then. We're past half distance here at Brands Hatch on the Grand Prix circuit for the round 29 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. Dry conditions at the moment, and that was Moffat tapping the back of Chris Smiley. Smiley going into a half spin but saving it. Moffat running out of talent and running out of luck, dive bombing in that part of the track. Josh. Sorry, Josh, I thought you said something there.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm just moving over to the exit of Druids, as known as your favourite spot.
Oh, yes. I love that corner so much. The Druids section of the track seems to be the best vantage point.
They come across the line.
Yeah, it's Cook, Lloyd, Shedden, Rowbottom, Turkington, top 5. They're going to blast past you as well up the hill. I've got to get to Brands. Megs, you might be doing a Brands next year, controlling the streams. There they go, look, circulating through. There we go. I was desperately trying to hear one of the cars over the stream as well as Ingram gets through on Aaron Taylor-Smith down at Paddock Hill Bend as well. Car borderline under pressure from Sam Schmeltz as well. Ingram is in a battle with Aaron Taylor-Smith. And lap 9 now. Dan Rowbottom has the fastest lap of the race on a 1:30.964. So they are changing over dramatically as well. As we're still watching, Jade Edwards has made her way up into 19th place. Oh, Smiley pits as well. And so does Rick Parfitt. So Parfitt pits, Smiley pits. So we're down to just 21 runners out there on the track. Well, we did take 4 out on lap 1 as well. So it's about as dramatic as a race 2 can get here. Don't forget, after this, we go for a couple of hour break before race 3 gets underway later on today. at 5:10 British Summer Time as well. I think it's running slightly delayed once again, but it should be good. And of course,
Yes, we are running slightly delayed after the couple of SCs. They did cut the lunch break out, so that caught some of the time. They're coming up through Kelwood's Hill, up into Druids now, and down to where I am.
How many cars are competing in the BTCC, says Synthel? 29 are entered this weekend, as we see. Cars flashing by where Josh are. Down at Druids. Side by side, Tom Ingram trying to have a move.
Pit lane, it looks like. Who's that?
That would be, I think, it's Parfit. Rick Parfit coming out. Oh, slow at the exit as well. Yeah, it's Rick Parfit coming out of pit lane. It stopped Ingram having another mover on Mitchell there, but Aaron Taylor-Smith's right behind him. And Ingram now completes the move on Jack Mitchell, so he's moved up into 15th position.
Yep, it was Nick Parfit. Nick Parfit out of the pits on an outlap.
Thought so. So he's going to be, he's actually 22nd overall with Moffat in 23rd place. So they're switching between them as it's lap 10 of 17. Turkington and Sutton are still racing together 5th and 6th. However, it's just enough. Sutton can be 6th in race 1 and 2 and still clinch the title regardless where Colin Turkington finishes. So we'll go into Brands, the race 30. Effectively is a dead rubber race. There'll be no champion crowned. It'll be just for fun as well, which I think is nice to have a relaxing one because we don't have a dramatic last touring car after the year we've had. Cars coming by, I think, as Josh pointing out there on the video, just coming through the first couple of corners. That's Ingram leading the way with Cook as well. Battle for third. Shedden, Rowbottom and Turkington. And Shedden getting a loose rear as well. Here comes his teammate. And here comes Turkington as well. So it's all gone through on the inside. Turkington goes through on Rowbottom as well. Shedden just about holds on at front. As you can see on the battles, Sutton now has got to deal with Rowbottom. So it's all sorts of drama. Turkington trying everything he can. The gap is down. They're side by side, you can see on the pictures. Bordley has the inside line and just about holds it off over Ingram. Ingram tries to cut the cut back though. Side by side of the exits you were showing, Josh, up towards Surtees we go. And Ingram got the inside line. Ingram gets it. Fantastic manoeuvre. Ingram then moves up to 14th. As lap 11 of 17, the racing continues. There's still a while to go.
You literally read my mind.
Yeah, I was going to say, as they come through.
I was literally about to say it was lap 11.
I thought that. We're getting to the end then. Last 6 laps of this race. Tell you what, though, as I said, the action you get there at Brands Hatch, you're very close to the track there. That is closer than you can get at Snetterton. So I'm extremely jealous. I'm definitely picking Druids and Paddock Hill and Graham Hill Bend for the first race I get to do at Brands there, which I really hope is the Indy circuit, because then they come by every 5 seconds.
Heath Cook, Lloyd, Shedden, Turkington, Rowbottom and Sutton.
All coming through. On the other side of the circuit, Synthel saying...
by Boxer, Tilton, Jelly, Hill, Goff, Osborne.
Incredibly...
And Ingram, Mel, Bordley,
So they're all racing past, Josh.
Parfit, Hamilton. The last couple of two just coming round Paddock Hill Bend, which you'll see in a couple of seconds. They come out of the exit of Druids, and it's Plato, Wilmot, and you've got Parfit. I know my timing screen's wrong. So
Moffat just below, yeah.
The track, as the timing screen is currently wrong for my. Let me just refresh it.
So I got Turkington up into P4, Rowbottom's down to P5 as it stands with that fastest lap. But it does mean at the moment as well that in the championship it's going to be Sutton separated by Turkington by 30 points. So let's listen to the cars. It's all sorts. Oh, and Nick Hamilton's off. Hamilton's into the gravel trap, and he has beached it. That is, I think, he's gone off at the exit of Dingle Dell coming into Sheen Curve. So that might deploy the safety car, but it's that 13 to 17. It could be a possible red flag. Let's take a quick look, sorry, at the driver tracker, because look, there's the yellow sector. Sector 3 all in yellow. Hamilton has stopped, and I think it is at the exit of Dingle Dell into Sheen Curve. So if that has happened, we'll wait.
Keeping an eye on the...
Yeah. If it is safety
I'm
car...
keeping an eye on the LED boards at Graham Hill. Let me just get them in camera. And safety car deployed. Safety car deployed.
So it is...
The safety car will be coming out, and there's the safety car coming out onto the track.
So the Porsche, the red Porsche then, is out on the circuit, as you can see. That's live pictures from Brands Hatch, provided by Josh Plays as well, who's at the circuit, watching along with the spectator area, which I'm very, very, very jealous at, because I did that in Snetterton, enjoyed myself thoroughly, but with it being 4 different race meetings, I'm stuck here at the moment in the comms box, but I'll get to a touring car next year again. The safety car then has come out. Nick Hamilton has put it in the gravel. We're down to 22 runners now in this British touring car event. Puncture! Aaron Taylor-Smith. Puncture on the front left tyre, and he's got half the lap to do on that tyre. That is a shocking situation going on right now as the field are about to blast past Druids. But, yeah, we knew it was going to happen. Oh, okay, so, yeah, there's the Nick Hamilton in the gravel. He's gone off at...
Here's the running under the...
Oh. That's how Aaron Taylor-Smith got his puncture down at first corner. We might have lost Josh's audio there, but we can still see the pictures. As we see Nick Hamilton...
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, Josh. I can hear you now.
Cool.
Incredibly difficult with the cars flashing by, and I know the level of that interference. Safety car is out then. Hopefully it'll only be out for this lap. If they slow the field down, we can have a 2-lap shootout. Now, remember, this could give an interesting perspective on the championship, because if Sutton was to drop out of the race, the gap would be less than 21 coming into the last race of the season. So if Sutton falls off the track in the next couple of laps, that will be the big goodbye to his title hopes, because Turkington will be a man on a mission. Remember race 2 last year when he came through from 17th on the grid to take victory in race 2 to keep his title hopes alive? Nothing is impossible. Let's take a look at the start then for some reason on the main TV pictures if you're watching along with us as well. It's a long hold on the start procedure. I don't know that Josh will have the first access when the safety car's coming in. He'll be able to tell us, because he'll hear it over the PA system, and he'll see the lights of the safety car coming in as well. The cars will flash by. Second safety car of the race. The third safety car of the day to take part. And after this, we have a 2-hour break from touring car action to get ready for the remainder. I've got to film and edit a Formula 1 highlight, so that could be another bit of a pain. Ready for tonight's show. More
there
action.
goes Taylor's.
Yeah, you're right.
There goes Taylor-Smith down into Graham Hill Bend. He's just come out the pit lane.
He was P20 on the board, and he will remain in P20. Paffett and Moffat are laps down on the field. As there you go, the field blasting by where Josh is at the exit of Druids. As Nick Hamilton's car, I think, has now been fully recovered.
Safety car is in 6th lap. Safety car in 5th lap.
Game on then for the end of this touring car championship. It is the penultimate round. This could be the one in just 2 laps' time. Ash Sutton could be a 3-time QuidFit British touring car winner. So everyone's watching and just hoping. Just listening to what we're saying on the side of the track there. There goes Josh, look, once again, he's already in position down there at the exit now. Paddock on the run up Harewood Hill into Druids. See, that's what I like about it. You can cross from one to the other quite quickly. But the cars are coming round. Butcher's got loads of grass on the front of his car now. There is some of the lapped cars just taking it through as well. So Ash Sutton, his previous championships in 2017 and 2020, he's 2 laps away from it being in 2021. The safety car is in, and the race.
And here we go.
And there they go, look. The race is back underway. Josh has got the cars on the screen as they race out of Paddock Hill Bend, up the hill. 18 laps. The race extended by a couple more laps as they all flash by where Josh Plays is now on the circuit as well. Few manoeuvres side by side as well. That's Tom Ingram trying to go on the inside as well. Osborne's battling with Goff as well. Ingram's having a side-by-side now moment up the hill as well. And it's all going up. That's Ingram getting involved in the Goff and Osborne fight. Osborne goes too wide. Ingram tries to cut back. Did it pay off? Yes, it did. Because Osborne has to back out of it. No, Ingram backs out of it. Osborne goes a bit too deep into Graham Hill Bend. Sam Schmelt at the exit there as well. And we've got a yellow still in Sector 3. A yellow still in Sector 3. Not sure why, as Osborne gets a love tap there from Tom Ingram as well. Osborne goes a bit wide. Ingram goes through on the run out of Surtees into Pilgrim's Drop. So, yeah, Osborne looks to the inside as well. So it's an 18-lap race then. 2.5 laps to go. Osborne goes to the inside. Ingram cuts him off into Hawthorne Bend as well. As more cars circulating further back. That's Aaron Taylor-Smith just passing you there, Josh. According to the monitor. All sorts of drama and action then. As there he goes, look, that is Aaron Taylor-Smith trying to catch up at the rest of the field as well. As Sam Smelt's up to 13th place now. He has got ahead of Sam Osborne. Osborne's dropped back and back on the timing boards. Not that long to go, just a couple as they come back past the start-finish straight once again. Now the penultimate lap of the touring car race. We're a lap and a half away from Ash Sutton being crowned champion, and for once it's not in darkness and it's not in rain. It's been a sunny day so far at Brands Hatch. Ingram gets a big kick of dirt coming out of the exit of Paddock Hill Bend up through Harewood Hill towards Druids. On now with Jake Hill. Looking good. There's still a yellow Sector 3. That might be for gravel on the track. Can't see why. It's not telling us anything on the monitor, and there's nothing yellow on the driver tracker, as you can well see. Lap 17 of 18. It's strange to think that we're coming up to the last touring car race in a couple of hours as well. The last W Series race as well later. We've already crowned the MotoGP World Champion. Now we're going to wait to crown Formula Ones later. Edwards up to P16. So she's moved up the order. More cars flashing by as well. Last lap, the call in a second. Ingram holding on now the back as well. As the cars, I think, are going to flash by Josh in a second on the last lap. As
I like Ted Kravitz with my power bank, my iPad, and my headset.
I know, Ted should really carry more data. He could carry, instead of a notebook, he could carry his iPad.
Look like Ted Kravitz. And here they come into Paddock Hill Bend, turn the camera round.
Well, pit reporter Josh Plays then on the track side as well for us. It plays even better. Last lap, the call here, as the cars will flash by through Paddock Hill Bend for the last time, and they will come also into Graham Hill Bend for the last time. There they go, flashing by Josh on the last lap of round 29. The last race coming up later on today as well. I suppose you are the pit reporter this weekend, Josh. And
Moffat's going to go in the inside of Parfitt and they tots.
Oh, no.
Parfitt keeps it straight.
Yeah, we haven't seen that on the TV pictures, so you've seen something that we haven't with that little manoeuvre there. So Parfitt just a lap down, remember, trying to get out of the way of everybody. But it hasn't seemed to work out just yet. Down through Pilgrim's Drop, coming into the back half of the track. It's going to be a champion's call for Ash Sutton. He is going to be the QuidFit British Touring Car Champion for the third time, 2017, 2020, make it 2021 as well. He doesn't matter where he finishes. Josh Cook is going to win his 5th win of the year as well. Dan Lloyd will be in 2nd place. The field just circulating now out of the last couple of corners. We'll go back to Josh in a second as well as we go full screen picture. Josh Cook wins round 29, but the 2021 QuitFit British Touring Car Champion for a 3rd time is Ashley Sutton. He is the QuitFit British Touring Car Champion, and you have never seen a more composed season drive ever. Ash Sutton is the QuitFit British Touring Car Champion. Josh, your trackside right there. The garages are going mad. Ash has got his hand out of the car, and everybody very happy with that one. What's the reaction at the track, Josh?
The reaction at the track is crazy. You might be able to hear the applause behind me. And here comes the champion. There is Sutton going down into Graham Hill Bend.
Magnificent live shots of the new QuitFit British Touring Car Champion Ash Sutton, with Josh plays trackside as well. A fantastic battle, a fantastic season. The gap, 30 points going into the last race. He cannot, will not be beaten. Ash Sutton, 3 times a QuitFit British Touring Car Champion. And the Day of Champions continues here on YouTube. Another fantastic race, another dramatic race as well, as the logos decided to do something very weird there on the side there. But another dramatic race, another fantastic race as well.
Hang on a minute, it looks like there's a recovery truck race now. There's 3 recovery trucks and 1 recovery 4x4 coming out. I wonder if they could do a little race for us.
Get him out there. Let's have the truck racing series. They'll be going out to get the cars.
My local banger racing track like 5 years ago, and they did all the recovery truck racing, and it's quite cool.
Oh, that is great stuff. Oh, look, there goes the recovery truck. So they've gone out there to collect Jackson, Oliphant and Morgan's cars. Probably Hamilton and Proctor there too. But Ash Sutton in tears over the radio as well to ITV. He is still emotional. He is a 3-time QuitFit British Touring Car Champion as well. 2017, 2020, 2021. A double champion in a row. The first driver to do that since Colin Turkington a couple of years back as well. All done. Done and dusted for the touring cars. One more race left then. It will be a dead rubber race. Go. There is nothing left to fight for. The Drivers' Championship has been decided, the Teams' Championship, the Constructors' Championship, the Independent Championship as well, the Jack Sears Trophy, the QuitFit Movers Award, all done. Ash Sutton will keep the number 1 for another year. Your thoughts, Josh?
You're breaking up, but I can just about hear you. That was an absolute brilliant race. A couple of incidents that brought out the safety car there, but good race. Congrats on Sutton for a 3rd champion title.
Absolutely fantastic. And with that, we're going to head off here now to get ready. We'll be back for the last race of the day at 5:10 British Summer Time. We've also got the W Series coming up at 4:50. And, of course, all the action is coming up for the last race. My thanks to you, Josh Blaze, down there. Thanks, Josh, down at Brands Hatch. Ash Sutton bangs the top of his Subaru, waves, and is the champion of the QuitFit British Touring Car Championship for 2021. A big hug all round. We'll be back for the last race of the day later on. From myself and Josh, it's bye-bye for now.